Let's get all this set up and underway. Okay, it looks like it's all working. If I would leave the news feed and go actually check the thing, I would know for sure. Hello, one viewer. How are you doing today?
On approaching muscle failure, you could see me doing.
Oh, that is annoying. Yep, it's working. All right. So, I have a pretty empty schedule, and tonight I wanted to do something, so I figured I would jump on here and we would stream a little bit early. Um, I do have my face cam still installed. I just haven't not been using it the last couple streams. But just so you all guys all do know, I am alive. I am well. In fact, just hi everybody. But anyway, but I don't really want to use those lately because I feel like the face cams are just kind of a uh I feel like they're a distraction from what I want to actually do with these streams. I want to focus more on the gameplay, and I don't want you guys to come here for me, but I want you guys here come here more for the appreciation of the game or whatever. Because I want this to be a gaming community at some point. All everything inside, I guess, way to put it. So, I have not really had the desire to have face cams up, and so I probably will not use them much going forward. Unless something serious is going on, or I want to really make it known that I'm talking directly to the audience without distractions, which really, I don't see a lot of that being the case, really. Um, Good catch. So, just so you all know, that's not really going to be a feature on the channel as much until later, I guess. Once we start gaining viewers or something and I want to start introducing myself to everybody, sure, maybe then. But I don't know when that'll be. Um, so it is November 7th, 2025. Um, and it had completely did my brain failed to process this last couple days that 2 days ago, Fantastic Four came to Disney Plus. I have not seen it yet. Okay. I want to watch it tonight. I'm thinking between 8 and 10 is when we're probably going to jump off here. The sooner, probably the better, because it's 1 o'clock now. I don't need to be streaming till 10 o'clock at night. That's a lot of stream time. I don't think. I'm trying to build my audience, but I feel like 10 hours is a bit much. So 8 hours is reasonable. 7 hours is good. Um, but I want to try to get back into the habit of doing smaller streams, like no longer than 3 hours. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna play The Sims 4. I'm using DLC and I'm using mods. I'm going to be about 3 hours of streaming here, and then I'm going to end the stream and then start a new stream. We call this back-to-back streaming on this channel, just because we end one stream, we start another one. That way, I can stream for longer periods of time, but my streams are not so ridiculously long. I know that some people. Give me a second. This is life at this point. I am really sorry about that. Real life tends to. I don't know what it is, and I'm not complaining here. It's like this is the part of being an adult that will always suck in life. But every time I start up a stream, or every time I'm trying to have a point that I want to make, or every time I want to talk about something that is somewhat important, real life decides I'm going to interrupt. Like, it's whatever. Things are fine. That's the point. So, what was I talking about? So yeah, we're gonna basically stream for about 3 hours. That's the ballpark, and then we're gonna break it off, start another stream. That way, I can stream longer without the streams being so long, because I don't want people to be able to watch these things without having to look at an 8 hour timestamp and be like, "Oh God, no." That just doesn't seem like a good idea, you know. So that's what we're gonna do, and we'll just see how that works, if that works for everybody. We're gonna play The Sims though today. I think we did everything we can do with Thief Simulator outside of or Thief Simulator 2, outside of very little. Like there's the bank heist still to do, even though that is going to take some real planning. I still have to figure out how exactly we get more tranquilizer darts in the game. Apparently, you can find them. It's just they're very limited, which is actually ridiculous. You can't buy those considering bank heist seems impossible without it, I guess. Um, bank heist also feels like it's meant to be a hardcore end game goal for the entirety of the experience. But anyway, I figure since we've kind of wrapped up on the things that I wanted to really do and the things that were actually, it was a lot of I found to be fun. I kind of want to go revisit The Sims, and I want to have some time with that. And then in the meantime, I'm going to think about what I want to play next. Right now, I'm not too focused on playing the new stuff. I mean, I know there's Battlefield 6. I know that there's Outer Worlds 2. I know that some of these games I have through Game Pass and I could play them right now, but it's like I haven't really wanted to because a lot of the new games tend to not be very good, and I don't want to waste my time on something that looks like it doesn't interest me. Because if I'm playing a game that doesn't interest me or isn't fun for me, then you're just sitting here watching me drag through a game I'm not enjoying. And who wants to watch somebody drag through something that they don't like? I already have a very limited personality, and so I figure, that wouldn't be fun for any of you. You wouldn't enjoy the video at that point. And if I'm trying to get likes and people to sub for more of it, it feels kind of like it is defeating the point. So I'm going to play what I want to play, but just so you all know, that's probably going to not be the new stuff. Unless I hear great things. Like right now, Mall Simulator is picking up. You guys saw how Supermarket Simulator was. I have the money. I'm just debating if I want to buy it right now because, again, the economy is rough right now. I don't really want to make a big conversation out of that. But being that the economy is rough, I don't know if I'm going to need that money later. I might want to play it safe until I know for sure. I don't know if people have been keeping up with the whole food stamp situation that is sweeping across the U.S. Apparently, that's coming back to people. And when things like that are going around, it's better to like know where your money is in case you need it, in case things like that don't work out. But also the way the government is, they might cut off something else tomorrow, and I want to make sure that I can afford things. I hate to say it, but games are not exactly as affordable as they used to be. They're also not as financially viable because Xbox Game Pass is now $30, things like that. So I hope that works for everybody. But let's see. D chat says, "Well, nice to see we're back to our workable schedule." LOL. I get to get back on this. Oh yeah. Another thing too, I do want to start streaming in the daytime anyway. I feel like streaming at night used to work back in the old days. But you got to remember that it doesn't really work the same way because I can't be streaming all night and then sleeping all day. I have a life that I have to attend to. So streaming in the daytime is better. Plus, I get to actually be around people within my time zone. It's it's not that I don't want to have an audience in other countries. It's just I want to try to establish myself where I am first, and then work around the world. It maybe people don't think that makes sense, but for me, it makes perfect sense because this is where I'm gonna be at. You know what I mean? This is where I know my peers to some extent. And plus, this is kind of where I want to try to bring some sense of I don't know. But I do want to stream in the daytime more because I feel like that's more appropriate. I mean, sure, I'll have to take time off when I have to go do stuff or run errands or whatever. But like in all reality, streaming in the daytime would be better for everybody involved. It's just, look, this could be like my work schedule. If we get enough viewers, this could be my work schedule. I mean, it's not that the money is important. I don't want to make money from YouTube. I just think that if no job wants me, well, YouTube is offering me a paycheck, so why not? I also have a couple of ideas that I want to run by everybody. I guess if you would like to all give feedback in the comment section down below, please do so. You have the opportunity now. I'm not looking for insults and rude remarks and people acting like fools. Keep it on topic if you're going to talk about it. And also, I'm looking for genuine thoughts on this, okay? I don't want to hear no one insulting anybody. That's not what this is. That doesn't help anybody, okay? And I say that because often when I do these kind of things, that is what I get. And it's like, I'm not upset right now. I don't want to see that stuff because your comment will be muted and you'll be hidden from channel if you even do that kind of stuff. I don't want to have to deal with it. No one wants drama, okay? But what I am looking for is feedback. I'm thinking about taking my streams. Now, I'm not going to do this for all my videos. You have to understand, I've been on this channel for about a year. There are old channels that I could also do videos for. I don't really want to. I want it to be, you get a stream, you get a video. You get a stream, you get a video, right? I've been looking at a lot of major content creators, and what they do is they kind of just take the highlights, I guess. They cut out all the fluff from their streams and make them into videos. Now, that is one way I would like to do this kind of content because it would eliminate the boring stuff, I guess is the best way to put it. But, more importantly, if the ads are run to the streams, would you guys prefer the option to have uploads have no ads? So you have the option to watch it without that. Or does it not matter? Like, do you like to watch it regardless? Like, I know that ads are annoying. Oh my god, you have no idea. I buy YouTube Premium for a reason, okay? Or whatever it's called, YouTube Plus, or whatever they call it now. I haven't checked in a while. I just let it just run through each time the auto pay goes through. It's whatever at this point. But do ads bother you? And if so, would the replays be a acceptable way to watch things without it if you wanted to have the option? Looking for feedback. If you don't care and no one cares, then we'll just have the streams, I guess. It would defeat the purpose of the rest. Although I do think highlight reels of the streams would be good, so it's an easier way to market, or whatever people call it. Put yourself out there, I suppose. I also think short videos would be better than even that, but whatever, right? Here nor there. I am looking for feedback. What do you prefer as a casual viewer who watches these kinds of streams? If you watch gameplay streams, what helps you more to enjoy the content you consume? Is the way I want to put it. Again, if it doesn't matter, then let me know that. If it does matter and you prefer it a certain way or you want to have better options than just the streams themselves, let me know. And I will see what I can do to make it more consumer friendly to your needs. It's not that I want to it's not that I want to take a middle finger to Xbox right now, but I also kind of do. I want to set a better example of what consumer friendly should mean. So you guys have the floor. Let me know what you're looking for, and I will do my best to give it to you. I want to be a content creator. I want to do better with my content. I am also looking for feedback on what I could do to better my material. Should I shut the hell up and get right to the gameplay? Do you want these updates saved for the end? Should I just, I don't know, put these updates into a short video every now and then? Questions asked of you. Are you here to enjoy and consume Sims 4 gameplay while watching Sims in The Sims 4 brutally murder Sims in The Sims 4? What is it you're looking to achieve here? Do you want me to shut the hell up now? Alrighty then I guess we will. I love Ace Ventura. The guy was an amazing comedian. Well, actually, his name was Jim Carrey, but that's besides the point. So we're gonna play The Sims 4. I'm gonna shut up now and cut to the chase. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna have some fun. You guys, I don't know what you guys would call it, but anyway, I kind of realized that moment. Maybe I should just shut up and just see what happens. So we're gonna play Sims 4. I'm loading the game now. It's gonna take about 80 minutes for it to load in. I'm kidding. It doesn't ever take that long. So I downloaded a new browser called Opera GT because I saw Moist Critical had it, and I'm like, what the hell is he using for internet? That looks so cool. And now when I go into the chat, and I type something. You hear this? I'm just clacking buttons at this point, but does that sound so cool? So, I have that now. I had to. I'm like, what is that? And then when he types, you get that same sound. Like, it's not that I want to be Moist Critical. Like, I know I'm not the same kind of person as him. Definitely a different kind of creator, too. But that was such a cool little piece of, well, he doesn't advertise it at all. I had to actually I had to ask ChatGPT, what is this? You know what I mean? Our ChatGPT's name is Ace, and Ace has been an absolute godsend when it comes to knowing information. And, hold up here. I have a little thing going on. How do I make it so it fits the whole window? Okay, I guess what we're gonna do is no, not that one, for the love of God. There it is. Give me a second here. I apparently forgot that I had changed my format of my entire thing here. All right. I think we're good. So, yeah, our chat GPT's name is Ace. And Ace has been what now? Your game has just been updated. All mods have been disabled because it is possible that they conflict with the update. Please use caution if you choose to re-enable mods. Mods be re-enabled in the options panel. Oh no. Does this mean we're going to have to insert them one by one again? What is the Samick household? First of all, give me my mods back. Where do we go for that? Is it this? There we go. Game options. We're going to find out today, I guess, aren't we? Ooh, laptop mode. It was faster rendering, reduces visual quality. Yeah, sure, let's do that. We haven't needed it thus far, but anything to make it faster, I guess, right? So, what is it? Other? There are pending changes. Would you like to commit them? Yes, obviously. Require a game to be restarted. Well, we'll do that later. I want to do one thing at a time here. Hide reported content. No. Custom content and yeah, I understand this. Did it need that last time? Like, I don't remember. Memory boost. Frees up memory, reduces lag. What's the options here? Automatic. Toggle automatic for in-game managing settings. Enabled to activate DirectX 11 only. Or disable to keep original settings. I don't know what I would do with that. Let's view the custom content. No. Alright, let's go and restart the game, I guess. Yes, commit them. Exit game. Is exiting the game count as restarting the game? I mean, it says exit game, not restart game, right? You know? I feel like they should have that option too. Because I know that there's on Xbox and PlayStation 4 or 5, whatever. Have a good weekend, Tibbs. No spoilers. Did not care for New Fantastic Four. I'm still gonna watch it because Winter wants to. I will. That means I'll probably be giving a review on it though. That'll be uploaded sometime this week. I'll give you guys my full review. I don't want any spoilers from anybody. Thank you, Pins, for being respectful. Wait, Pins. What is your real name? Hold on, go to channel. Because I know that's the mention tag. Is it still Pins? It is Pins. Okay, we're gonna. Then I'm calling you Pins. Then it just makes sense. like you know, I always notice that they changed that. I actually was able to shut off my mentions handle. It didn't change anything for the chats though. Like, Wait, does this mean I don't have a mention tag though now? Like, I don't know. Anyway, cool review. Yeah, I'll give a full review of the Fantastic Four in the videos tab or as an upload later. I won't do it when I'm live. I figure I'm going to give it a little more respect than that because I want to start doing that for my channel more often. And that will be the one I start with. We did it for Alien Earth. We did it for The Boys season 1 through 5. And there was another movie. I can't remember for the life of me what it was. But we will be doing that. So we got all of the drugs, alcohol, extreme violence, everything. Now we have to go into the game, make sure it's all working. Sad part is I don't know if it does because of the apparently they had a new update. And I guess we're going to test it out today and see if it works with all my stuff. If it does, hey modders, things are going to be all right. If it doesn't, well, so help me God. So, let's see. We're going to load a game before we do anything else. We got Please Don't Be Corrupted. I don't know if these are... No, they're not in these. That's right. So, Don't Be Corrupted. I feel like this one is the one. Notice a lot more pins going around. Oh, yeah? That's what's up. I'm going to be real with you. I don't know what that means. But it's all good. All right. So, now that I've finished this Coca-Cola, that is 10 cents in the... Oh, I missed the trash can. I'll pick it up later. I barely miss nowadays. I've been working on my Kobe shop. So, we got... This is our original... We call this our... In The Sims 4 and in the Sims community, I'm still fairly new to this. I guess I consider myself part of it, but I don't know. Like, do they have to acknowledge you? A lot more pins with my name. Oh, yeah? I still don't know what that means. Sorry, it's been a long day. I think I'll figure it out in a few minutes. Be like, oh, fake accounts? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, just ignore them. Eventually they'll give up. It's usually for attention. Just picture it, a bunch of grown 40 to 70-year-old men go around pretending to be other people just to get those other people's attentions. That's kind of sad that you're pretending to be a doppelganger, but that's the world we live in now. If you just ignore them, they'll eventually delete themselves. I don't mean the S word either. I mean they'll literally just delete their own accounts and move on with their lives, whoever it may be. So this in the Sims community, which I don't know how this works because I don't know if the Sims community has to acknowledge you for you to be in the community, or like that's any community actually, or do you just play the same general game and have a love of that game? Like, I don't know. I've never actually been in a community, believe it or not. I've just kind of enjoyed things that have communities. So, regardless, in the Sims community, they have this thing called Forever Worlds. Apparently, every Sims player kind of has this. Where it's the world space that you spend the most time in that you kind of section all your little things around it from. You know what I mean? And so I guess what I'm trying to say is this is my Forever World. In this Forever World, as you know, is the My House with, well, while it's loading here, the update really made that fun. So while it does the AOL update loading symbol in different symbols, I guess, this is the My House. Me, Winner, Davey, Fred, McCready. Oh my god, it's still loading. There's also 3 baby bottles at the top, and I don't know why that is, because we don't have 3 babies in there, which is concerning. Who had babies while I was gone? So we're going to have to deal with child support, potentially, or the abortion clinic. I'm not sure which yet. Oh, wait. That makes sense, actually, because I and Winter had a baby, and then that other woman's pregnant with twins from Derek, which they don't seem very happy about it, but we'll figure it out. Okay, that makes... Well, my kid is already not a baby anymore, though. Maybe that just means children. I don't know. It's weird that they track that at the top. Over here down the street, you have the murderous, rambunctious Quadrio. Wait, where's Rain? It's supposed to be a blonde-haired chick living there, too, but I guess she's out on a murderous rampage and just never came back. I don't actually... Oh wait, no, I remember now. It's all coming back to me. Okay, so we got Elias, Death Watch, Death Shot, and I don't know who she is. I do not know who she is at all, actually. We got the My House over here. Then over here we have, I guess a rental that I was gonna knock the building down over, which is weird because that's also what this is. This one apparently has way more than 6 units. I don't know what's going on with Domain Alpha, but I do know that this is meant to Brick Bungalow is meant to be our Luna still lurking around. Who's Luna? I don't know who that is. And what do you mean by that? Because I was unaware that one was lurking around to begin with. Either way, if it's a drama thing, we're just not going to address it. If you mean in the game, I don't know what you mean because I don't remember that. Anyway, the Brook Bungalow is meant to be a motel. I just never renamed it. Domain Alpha is the exact same building with minor tweaks. Devouring people so she can reunite with a one and haste his return. Oh, Rain. I thought her name was, but I don't. Oh, Loon. Oh, that's right. I forgot we renamed her. So we have a vampiress who is looking for love and eating people because she can't manage to stop doing that, and that's why she can't find love. I forgot about that. Wow, this is why I'm glad we came back. Okay, so we have that going on at either Domain Alpha or this. I will go check because I'm not sure which it is, and at this point, I kind of am curious. Okay, then we got the Mexican restaurant, which apparently is where Fred is going to work someday. Uh, there have been no quinceañeras there yet, okay? Let's put it that way. It's pretty barren. So the rest of this, we're figuring out. I know that there are other properties in other worlds, but this is kind of where we're starting with. And this is basically where we're at. I would like to take this stream to fine-tune some of the buildings. Maybe bulldoze a few things, potentially murder some people, because it is The Sims 4 after all. It's kind of an option. The first thing I would like to do is see who we have that is still alive. Oh my god, this explains so much. So the corporation, Deathshot, David Flint, Elias, and I don't know who the hell the brown-haired lady is. Then of course we have Varys. He is in the city. I say that with severe hesitance. He's in the city. Down here, not here, as funny as that would be. What the fuck is... They had babies! Look at Rose, what, is it Rose? No, that's Rose over here with the nun hat. So Daisy's holding a baby, unless Davy is. I can't tell from this image. Hold on, we need to click this. Can I zoom in or something? So, Daisy is holding the baby like it stinks. Derek's over here being an actual dad, which is terrifying if you understand who Derek is. And then Tibbs looks like he's holding a baby, I think. I can't tell. He's kind of blockaded. They said there were 3 kids, though. I'm like, where's the third one? And then there's also a noticeable there's so noticeable problem that my son is nowhere in this picture. I know he didn't grow up already. Oh, and then the Grim Reaper joined the family. I don't know what happened with that. I think we have 2 now, actually. I'm not sure. Over here you got... so that explains a lot. They're at the White residence. Okay, hold on. This is... Wait. Okay, I have no clue where they're staying. I'll have to find out. And then over here is the Rosewood family, which I did mostly for shits and giggles. But maybe I'll implement them into the story, or maybe I'll just let them roam and see what happens. That would be funnier, to be honest. Just see what happens if we don't tell them how to live. If we notice some of them wandering around the world space, like one of them, I think it was this one at the end, showed up in Willow Creek, but they live in a completely different region. I'm like, how far away is that region, technically? The White residence. I can only guess what it's like there. Well, actually, White is spelled in his name, W-I-G-H-T. So it's not really a Caucasian thing, you know what I mean? But I guess in a way it's meant to sound like it is. I don't know. His family lineage is quite interesting. It's mostly necromancers and witchcraft and the Salem witch trials. But, you know, for posterity's sake, it's look, I'm gonna be real with you guys. It is a lot of redneck backwoods shit. Okay, it's just not the way it usually would be depicted in the hillbilly movies. So, we're going to probably start with here. There's no option to just play. Okay, then we'll just wait. How much money do they all have? They have unacceptable amounts of money. I think I should. They got the picket fence and 2 cars, 3 kids, and they eat exotic foods like salted rice. Ugh. Are we talking about the whites? No, they eat. Look, let's not talk about what they eat, okay? If I told you, I would probably get canceled for it again. I've been canceled like 9 times. They eventually stopped trying to cancel me, but Jesus. Varys has surprisingly no money. And these people have, that actually looks a little more reasonably sensible. Really mind-blowing condiments like ketchup. Alright, so I can't pick to play. I forgot even how to start this. I guess we go here. I love how, oh, that's why it can't load. What the hell? Oh my god, there's so many people. It's so many people, it just goes right off the camera. Okay. So, I was kidding. You guys can talk about what they eat. I just will have to tell you a lot of times, no, that's not quite it. Remember, okay, so Edgar White is the Scarecrow, right? He's called the Scarecrow because, like how a scarecrow is made to wave off birds off of crops, he does the same thing with scumbags spawn nice people. Also, that's the loudest music I've ever heard, and I forgot that it was that loud. So I'm sorry if you're all wearing headphones and just lost your ability to hear ever again.
Nooch!
We're going to zoom out for a second. He's also called the Scarecrow because much like a scarecrow is made up of different parts of things to make up what looks like a man, he is different body parts of different dead people put together to make himself look like a man. He's just human body parts versus things you find in your closet. You know what I mean? Like, that's the general difference. That's the point of the necromancy. There's a whole lineage around this, but I will get into that, I'm sure, later. So, let's see. That being said, though, he probably doesn't eat normal food. So, we lower this. What is this? Skillful Sims. I don't know. What is this? Help Sims progress in careers, craft better items, and even better benefit relationships. Why would you want to benefit from a relationship? Friends with benefits. Learn about skills and get potions. Never mind. Grim Reaper will soon. Hold on. What does this say? Hold on. I need to be able to hear this. Grim Reaper will soon have his period. It's best to prepare and purchase tampons and pads. What? Gross! No! What is wrong with these people? Gem is very hungry. They named it Gem? Hold on. Gem is very hungry. Without a feeding soon, this baby will be taken away. Derek's over here like, good. It's not my problem anymore. Oh, he looks like he's doing fine. Okay, he just cannot afford. Why are they all in their shorts? I know it's summer and all. Feed. More choices.
Oh,
Feed
you should round.
the baby. Baby care. Bottle feed him. God dang it. Fred. Where's Fred at? Fred is trustworthy with children, right? Are the Grim Reapers doing it when we're not around? Where's the other ones? Hold on. Morgan. I don't know where he is. I can't see him. Oh, okay. Fred, get in there and take care of the baby. Bottle feed him. Fred's like, shall I pull out my nipples? No! God, no! Jesus Christ! Morgan was adopted by a Vegeta household. We're gonna have to go kidnap a child. Morgan has been adopted by the Beta Hida. I just got into the game. When were they born? Does anyone even know when they were born? Because I have been, like, I've been offline. Alright, well, apparently 2 babies is too much anyway, and Daisy is not really a fit parent. If you knew Daisy's lifestyle, you would know she's not meant to be. You know what? I shouldn't say anything. You know why? Because she wants to. We should have more confidence in her as an adult woman. At the same time. Alright, so apparently she's just miserable. She needs drugs. We should reintroduce cocaine into the mix. What are you even doing? Oh my god. She's like, I won't let them take away. Baby. What? Wait, what? What the hell is going on? Who had sex with a black woman? Like, I'm not trying to judge. I'm just curious to what happened. Who the fuck are you? Oh, that's a knight. Okay, never mind. Wait, why are these needs going down? Fred Michael Myers needs to go to work. Then go. Why are you asking me? Like, I fucking hate that DLC. That DLC is terrible. You don't need to ask me. Just go. If Michael doesn't go to work, that's not my problem. All right. Where is Summer? You're used to. She's got. They're all eating food and shit. Wait, who is cooking food? Hold on. What is happening here? Is everybody miserable or something? What's going on? I'm confused. What? Who broke the? Yeah, miswork. I don't even care at this point. I'm gonna ask them. What are you doing, Tibbs?
Say boy boy. Select an easy Kuba.
Oh my god. What the hell? He's very angry. Ugh, children. That's my son, asshole. And then Fred's just standing there like, oh, why couldn't it have been you? Wouldn't that have been funny? It's like, handy, not handy. She dislikes handiness. Hold on. Let me read this. As we sit here over Donovan's body. Slinging hammers and nails at the rate is not Summer's cup of tea. Should Summer banish this self-abuse and admit that she dislikes handiness? What in the woke hell did she just say? Yeah, you know what? No, actually, no. Don't ever say that.
How about a snooster?
No man will marry you if you don't want their work. Get this notification on this. Death is inevitable. Summer knows that.
Love it.
Oh! Baby's very hungry without a feeding soon. I don't know what baby is potentially starting with. Oh God, Donovan.
Soup.
Alright, we're gonna have to do this as Fred. Fred's a... So we're gonna go with more choices. Where is my extreme violence mod? Hold on. Click on him. Okay, it is still around. They just added new crap. Maxwell. So we're like, I can enact violence onto a child. Not really a good idea, Fred. Alright, let's, actions, I guess. Actually, no, wait. No, don't do anything, Grim Reaper. I got this. Revive him. It's fine. Donovan is a ghoul from Fallout who did a lot of drugs. He'll be fine. See? Good as new. That guy thought he ran over Donovan. All he did was, like, barely scuff his knuckle or something. You guys ever seen BitLife? That game's idea of violence is hilarious. Summer's education. Take a look at our options. Hold on, everybody. I can't multitask here. Take a look at our options by researching universities below or on a computer. First, we have to kill somebody, okay? And since the Brahida family... Hold on, where do these idiots live? Yeah, let's go. We're going to take Fred on a journey Wait, who was the parent? Who was the mother and or father? Also, why is autonomy not really working, I've noticed. They will sit there and like, oh, a baby's screaming. Like, blood-curdling screams in the background because it wants food. Like, because all it's going to do is scream anyway, right? And they're just like, who cares? I have to listen to this, mind you. So, let's see, where's the Bahita family? That's what the name was, right? Unless I really am botching the name. Bahita. That's the Goth family. That's Pancakes. I don't know who they are. That's the Sample family. That's just wrong on so many levels. All right, we're gonna. Oh God, how? Is there like? Hold on. How? Give me a moment here, guys. I gotta go look at something real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, perfect. So, trying to pull up the web browser here because I'm curious. In The Sims 4, how do I find out what region an NPC is from if it's from a region in the game? To find a Sims region origin of Sims 4, open the Manage Household screen and from the main menu and find the household the NPC belongs to. You can also go to the world map and look for the household icon. What? I guess. What is Ravenwood? What the hell is Ravenwood? Wait, what is this? Oh, okay. It's not something we have. It was just weirdly glitched out. Alright, I guess we're going to manage household. Try that one first. Show all other households. Oh, okay. Now we got to look for the Bahita household. That was right. Bheeda. They have our child. I'm not sure if we should call it our child, though, because it's not like I want to take it. There we go. Oh! With a baby on the way in a tiny city apartment, will Jesminder and Arun find space for their bundle of joy? You took my kid. Well, one of our characters' kids. I'm not sure if it was Derek's or that mysterious third child. I'm not really sure. But anyway, will Jesminder keep her mixology job? That's basically booze. Woohoo is sex, and mixology is beer, okay? If you're a mixologist, you're an alcoholic. That's all there is to it. And when the baby comes, or will she rather stay at home and paint? Paint? Who am I to tell you how to live? God, I don't think... Wait, there's two on here. Which one was ours? Oh, wait, he's holding it. God, I don't know. I mean... You know what? We'll just pretend that Daisy is having an opinion here. It's Daisy's kid, I'm sure, because it looks just like the other one. Heads... Heads, we let them keep it. And hope the hell they raise that child into a good, healthy adult. And hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt us. Because, you know, you abandoned me. Hopefully, alright? Plus, who the fuck called CPS? Sims. We've done horrible things, and now they're calling the people, like, the... Tails, we go and butcher both the parents and take both the kids as our own. God is a dick today. All right. Who are we sending to make some hell? Where do they live? They live in the city. Oh, God, they live across the hall from Varys, probably. Let's go find out. I'm curious. I have to find out. I am desperate to know. So we have a multitude of locations they could be living. Land, grab apartments. There's two. Both these are taken. This is the Fang, and that's the Rider. Okay, so it's not here. Wait, what? Fang, Rider. Fang, Rider. Okay, it's not there. It's not in this building. Let's try this one. The Leadbetter. It's really hard not to say Bedwetter on that one. And then we have the Lobo family, which he just looks like a goof. All right, so we know it's not this building. All right. Spires. The Aralano. Okay, I'm not going to try to pronounce that because that's just weird. All right, we go to way over here then. Oh, wait. Actually, I think Velasquez and Karaoke Legends. The Schuster family. Rosota and Waters. The Bahita. All right. They're at Jasmine Suites Apartments. Now, how do I want to go about this? I mean, I have never really used this DLC now that I think about it. And all we'd have to do is period. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, I want you all to know I don't co-sign that, but the Grim Reaper, right? So anyway, we need someone to move into the other available apartment. We need them to monitor what they are doing, to figure out their schedule. And then, when they least expect it, we are to rug pull the two of them, and then take back our child, and we'll just take the elements compensation because, mind you, they won't have parents anymore. We need someone who's cruel, evil, and kind of a scumbag. And mind you, they're not going to do this for free. We're going to have to make use of the game's mechanics on this one, I can tell. All right. So, I guess what we will do... Let's see. We got the Bahita residence. And then we got the hallway. The elevator. And then we got... It has good schools. And it's on ley line. What does on ley line mean? See, the question that I have to ask myself is, what kind of human being would take a child away from two parents that love them and good schools? And by the way, look how much money they're probably spending. God, what kind of people are we? Petty. That's what kind of people we are. We're petty. Child services came to kid away. Why? I just loaded into the game. It's not my fault. They're like, we don't accept that excuse. Or, but what are you talking about, by the way? It's 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. So we can send 2 people if we really wanted to. Wait, is it really 2 beds, 1 bath? Yeah, I'm trying to see it. There's 2 beds in there, and then there's 1 bed here. We could send 4 people, realistically. And then where's the bathroom? I see a kitchen. Oh, wait, hold on. Is it? Can I turn it all? So I guess you go through here. Like, it's a long bathroom kind of situation. So this is probably... I was gonna fix the timeline, but now I'm just curious if I should go in here and just knock walls down and shit. Ugh. Jesus. Ugh. Alright, let's just plan this accordingly. Over here's the Bradfords. One of them is not home. This one is the Scruggs guy, I guess. This one is Benali and Horvath. I feel like I'm in Skyrim again. And then this building is the Araliano. Okay, I feel like I'm dealing with a mob. Alright, what is this? Create a household. Oh, and look, we also have Uptown. Oh, I thought it was a bank. I thought it was a bank, to be fair. Alright, so we're going to... weekly rent of $500. Oh, okay. Full of funky, fertile earth energy. Twins are born here more often than not. Is that what that means? God, we can't allow that. There's too many babies in the world as it is. Alright. The ironies. We're trying to bring 2 infants that are twins back together. I don't want one being happy that he was raised with this good family and the other... I don't want... Look, if this other one that we're raising is going to become some kind of evil child, like an evil twin, I don't want to be responsible for that. If anything, they should both be evil, right? Then it's the world's fault for letting this happen. So, I can change this. That's interesting. Jasmine Sweets. Why would I be able to change this? It's already predetermined. All right, we are going to. So I think
Yiffitsume!
open. Wait, can I bring in my own? No, I don't want to do any of this. Open the gallery. Tips first. Showcase. What is this? We don't have anything. This is not going to work. So I guess what we're going to have to do is we're going to exit Create a Sim. I don't really think it works that way. And what we're going to do is go back to the world, back to Willow Creek, back to my house, and then we're going to have Derek, because he's petty, is going to call, what is this? Asmongold went live on Sakura. I can't watch that. I'm banned. Stupidly, but still. So Derek is going to call his old friend Elias, which means this should be interesting. Actually, and then Elias is going to call their good friend, Rain. This is going to be horrible. I like how there's no money over here. Oh, wait, hold on. My bad. There we go. That makes a lot more sense. And then Edgar's going to be like, so why are you taking my employee? He's doing an amazing job mopping. And for once, it's not blood being spilt. Like, she's actually being productive. They're like, we need her. And so Elias is over here like, we need her help with something. And Edgar's like, what? What can you possibly need her help with? She's a vampire. Unless you're looking to hurt somebody, I don't think you need her. And Elias is like, well, I just got a call from my old friend Derek. He wants to reconnect. Because his infant twin... Is it a boy or a girl? I don't think we've ever established that, actually. His infant child. There we go. More generic the better, right? Derek's a great parent. He doesn't even know the gender at this point. His infant child was kidnapped by social services in The Sims 4. Edgar's like, the fuck do you mean The Sims 4? And Elias is like, you know what? Maybe it's just a delusion. I don't think we should talk about it. But his infant child was kidnapped, and I'm trying to be a good friend. As he told me, and I quote this, I am apparently an asshole, so I need to try and earn his respect. And Edgar's like, I'm not letting you borrow Rain for that. That's ridiculous. That's find someone. Don't you guys have help in there? And Elias is like, no. This bitch. Oh, Ashley Valette. Oh, that's right. She was a civilian that joined the group. And amazingly, it's the reason we found out we have headsets in the game. Ashley is just sitting around all day sleeping. Nude. I'm enjoying watching. Never thought I'd enjoy watching someone sleep like this before. But she brings no value to the team as far as her actual efforts. Mr. Flint, he doesn't want to actually do anything. He expects us to do it because he's the head honcho leader. And, well, someone should tell Nikolai to relax with the sniper rifle because he keeps blowing the roof open and we're getting sick of paying for it. It's hard to stack up money when he's breaking the roof in two. I need somebody who will get shit done. And then Edgar asks, so what exactly do you need to get done? It sounds to me like Derek needs to be a better parent. And Elias says, and I quote, you take that back. And then Edgar says, sure. Right after you acknowledge that you are not somehow a piece of shit. And Elias says, you got me there. Very much true, actually. Because, you know, he grabbed her by the pigtails and repeatedly kneed her in the face. Like, I don't think we need to go through this again. If this is an edited video, you will see the overlay where I'm talking now. Consider my voice here now a placeholder. But anyway, probably won't. I'm too freaking lazy. Anyway, so Elias is like, look, we just need to have a talk with them. That's all, and convince them that Derek probably is a better parent. And Edgar's like, look, I don't know how to tell you this. Because Edgar's the mature one here, I guess. If you send in Ray to have a conversation, if this was really Derek's idea, that in of itself is definitive proof he's not fit to be a parent. And Elias is like, what do you mean? And then, like frickin' clockwork, Mr. Flint walks by, because you're sending a murderous lunatic to have the conversation. It should be obvious. And Elias is like, she's not murderous. She's just very keen on having creatively read discussions. And Edgar says, creatively read discussions? Elias says, it's a working title. So can we do this? And Edgar's like, well, it's going to be expensive. First of all, we have to deal with the bodies. Elias stops him. What do you mean, bodies? Edgar's like, you don't play me for stupid. We're going to have to deal with the bodies. We're going to need someone to clean up the mess. I guess we can simulate that in Crime Scene Cleaner later on in another playthrough, I suppose, guys. But anyway, back on track here. We'll need someone to clean up the bodies, clean up the mess. This will be very expensive to shut up anyone who is not the intended targets. Also, would there be any other witnesses, or is it just the parents and the infant? And Elias starts tapping his fingers on the desk. Well, there is another child, unfortunately. Edgar's like, oh, of course there is. So what is the plan here? What do you want to do with that one? I'm having too much fun telling the story. And Elias says, well, we were thinking we could just have Derek raise that one too. And Elias notes, you know we're not in the business of kidnapping and trafficking children, right? And Elias says, I know. I just figure it's better than, yeeting them off the side of the building. And Edgar says, what makes you think we would do that? That's horrible. That's definitely not friendly for the general public to hear. And because of you, Tim CV's going to have to explain that one at some point. Because why would you even have that one on the brain? Call myself out in third person, I guess. And Elias says, well, we didn't really have a plan. So it was on the table. And then Edgar says, hey, you wanted me to let you borrow Rain for all of this, knowing she probably would. Oh my God. I don't think I can approve this. And then Mr. Flint walks by, because that's usually how this works. I approve it as long as we get paid. So Edgar says, all right, fine. Do we have any idea who's going to be paying us? Well, says Elias, Derek has money. I forgot I should have checked how much money. Yep. Oh, no. Derek has enough. He can pay about $100,000. And Edgar says, $100,000, you say? Well, that would better cover everything. Make it $150,000. We got a deal. And Elias says, I'm sure we can make that happen. So when do we start doing this? And then they start putting all the plans together, and that's why they go there. So anyway, so we're going to move you over here. And I guess I'll replace her with him and with her because she's useless. Her sleeping naked on a bed at a hotel makes a lot more sense anyway. And that should about cover it. Oh, wait, hold on. Transfer cost. We'll just do $100. It's not that long of a trip. All right. So, so now we need to boink. Let's see. You and you. And do we have any other households? We got to create a new household. Select another house world. No. I don't know how this works. You know what? I got it. I got it. We got this. We got this. We know what we're doing. We're not professionals. What the hell is that noise? Oh. That's the fan. Scared the bejesus out of me. Anyway. I can explain. I'd rather not. But anyway, we'll just hide them behind that little bar. I crack up another Coke here. It's going to be a long night. Get it? It's night in the game. Anyway. So, we need to... Let's see. Move household. Travel. I don't know how to do this. Let's see. Let me open up my new browser. We'll close this. We'll give myself a like because I like my videos. And if you like the video, you should like, comment, and subscribe as well. Oh, it's already liked. All right, cool. Save myself the work. So we're going to go on to this tab, and I'm going to go over here. Do you guys hear that sound effect? God, I love Opera GX. Such a good browser. Sims 4, how to... Sims 4, how to move specific members of a household into a new home. To move specific Sims to a new home, go to Manage Worlds from the pause menu, select Household, choose Manage Household. From there, click the Transfer to Household, and split Sims into a new existing household. Alternately, use the phone and split from household and move for one Sim at a time. Oh dear God, how do I do this? How to do it from the phone. We're going to have to use single sim and then move them in together. Let's see. So with the sim you want to move selected, use their phone to travel. Select split from household and move. I didn't see that option. All right. Well, you know what? I guess we can make it work. If you're all wondering what the hell just happened. Stop chatting, Elias. We have work to do. There are many things we need to do. I don't know what that was either in the background. That sound you just heard was actually the alien from... We were trying to get the Xenomorph to work on here, but that Lenny from Alien Isolation will have to wait. So we're, I guess, moving with the corporation. I guess they're all moving. Frick it. We're going to move to San Mishuno. Myshuno. All right, we're going to move to here, to the beta apartment. We're going to move here, and we're going to just move on in. We don't really need the furniture. We're not going to stay here long. I mean, let's just sell the furniture, actually. Wait, no, actually keep the furniture. We'll need it for later. Actually, we don't need the money. We'll keep it. All right. We also got to give Mr. Flint a new outfit. He looks ridiculous in a tux. Or a suit, whatever. I mean, he doesn't look ridiculous, but he looks pretty close to ridiculous.
Levitate with new Sublurf. Gibarao.
Wisp.
Alright, just... You like how they look normal for a moment? They look like normal people, but now that he's inside, he can reveal his true nature. Dun 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 dun! La dun dun dun! Hold on, we gotta get them all in the proper clothes. They look too normal. This is... You know what, I don't...
Vince.
I never said it was a civil household. I think the abuse within the house was always kind of a given. It was always kind of a given. Right. So Elias should go next door. No, actually, no. We're trying to... How are we supposed to monitor them?
Bougie Papa.
Drift tea. I want to do that. I like how he's just... Oh! It looks like she might be leaving. So every day about this time, perhaps? I guess.
Gora!
Go to the bathroom, Elias.
Oh.
Or go somewhere. Alright, so it looks like it's up to Rain to visit them. Alone, preferably this time, because Mr. Flint got the crap beat out of him, and Elias followed that woman, which we all know is going to have horrifying repercussions. We should not have brought him to the city. And Edgar's like, now we're going to have to pay insurance and also a potential lawsuit as well. It's amazing we stayed under the radar for this long. Oh.
Bow, 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 bow.
Send him alone. I'm glad he went to work, though. So, this is one of the two potential children, I take it. Found him. Let's just go over... God, this is what Garrett wants back. I mean, I get it. It's actually Daisy who wants her kid back, but like at the same time, is the option to kidnap? What the hell? Oh my God! She just get all out.
Oh.
Woman, do you have no
Oh,
shit?
Miva.
That's a child. Well, now I don't feel bad doing this.
Yes.
I didn't know she was a diddler. And she did it in front of me. What's going on out here that I need to know about? Of course. It's like that woman can never just stay gone. We'll deal with that later. Promise. Corporation has plenty of contracts. I'm sure they have one for that.
Choky
Don't.
Tibu.
What are you...
Oh,
Oh, see, she's using the bomb. That means whatever she did earlier was a lot worse.
Oh,
All right,
so-
we need to deal with this. Out there.
Kubeba.
It's just, I don't want to come off as a racist. She looks like she's from Nigeria. No! We need to destroy.
Oh, Lurk.
You're not kidding! She's not even doing it with the child. That's the worst part. All right. I can't do nothing yet. The child's in the vicinity. to the kitchen. What is happening over here? No, 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 no! No, stop her before she comes in the goddamn room!
Kiranda.
Okay, she's just changing it this time. I
I
say it because again, I still don't know the baby's gender. I'm not going to pretend I know. Derek's a terrible
Oh,
father. Notice that
yeah.
Tim's new. Derek, terrible father. It's okay. It's better than where the fuck she was doing. Just sleeping. It's sleeping with a vampire in the room. That is fucking terrifying concept. It's sleeping. It's sleeping. It's sleeping. They're both sleeping. They're sleeping. We have to try to do this quietly. Perfect. Damn. Is it because I'm in here? We have cameras in the rooms. Now we get. What the fuck
Harugaba.
did you just do? Why did she whip it out? She's not feeding the child.
Aw.
She's just cradling it. Because she's feeding it, she's being used in the bottle. So
Oh.
obviously she's not feeding it when she does that. Which means
Aw.
we have
Oh,
reason to
Mitchell.
exterminate.
Oh, Miva.
Also, why would it be the all of her clothes? That's also
Was it
okay. Okay, maybe Elias was right. Derek had a point here. We'll put this on the mission report. Can we put in mission report?
Azarab.
Oh, she hates it too. While it's sleeping, we're gonna do something now. We're going to. God dang it! We can't do it when she goes in there. Otherwise, what kind of
Mizo.
monster would I have to be?
Buna.
We
Unga.
want to A or B? Do we have melee weapons? Oh, we do.
Nerf.
You'll be in a good home. That one looks like a juicy one. Why is she doing that?
And our
You know what?
Spora
We'll leave that one.
Oh.
Oh! 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 What the hell just happened? It's because she was holding the miner at the same time. Is she swish-washing? She's swish-washing. That is so sad. That is so horrifyingly sad. She's like, let me put down my baby as it all pours out.
Nobby.
Alright. Now, we're gonna rename you to Stinky. More choices, I guess. Drugs. Fucking drugs. Asked to be introduced by. So what does drugs do? Settings, I guess. Autonomous. So should we give him amphetamines? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But like at the same time, it's like a little weird that you have the option. What is going on down here that I need to know about?
Oh, Yabla.
Oh, it's you know. Oh! Oh my God! I don't know who he is, but oh my God! Wait, where did what's her face go? What is she doing outside? Look, you guys know who that is, right? It's our old friend that we used to hang out with in real life that I put in the game because I don't know, I haven't let go of the memory. Why is the guy from Scooby Doo hanging out with her? Where are they going? She's taking a plane trip somewhere. Well, life happens, I guess. So, where the fuck were you at? Okay, so now Rain is in here alone with two miners. And we have to figure out, oh God, Jesus Christ. Who the hell is this? A bookworm? Well, I guess, unfortunately, oh no.
Oh, who bless him?
I-
Oh, Neeb.
Whoa. Nooch! Oh. Skadoosh!
Shmuel. Ah.
Ooh.
Oh. Soib.
Ba 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 ba. Frispay.
Kalu.
Yapsa.
Corbett.
Arun. Oh, that's the father. That makes this way easier.
Nota Merveys.
Oh.
He's like, where's my wife at? Elias already removed the body.
Oh. Oh.
She's like, what's he gonna do behind me? I can confirm that extreme violence still works. Alright, and now it's your turn. Do we have anything?
Nobby.
He's like, where's my wife? And why did you do that to him? Oh my god! They're getting along.
Skadoosh!
Oh, looks like she pulled out a pink dildo. Alright. And now, for the... Wait, what options do we have? MC Command Center. We're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way because apparently they won't let us do this in the base game. Sim commands. And then we're basically... I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. She's going to delete the baby off the side of the building. Apparently it landed over there. Oh! We should get the hell out of this city, now that I think about it. So, shit is going down, and the city is getting worse. We're not even going to clean up the bodies, by the way. We're just going to... Is this child even alive anymore? Like... It's not. Rain has been... What? No, she did. She's totally alive and well. Fresh meat.
Ooh.
Rain Verla has been murdered by... No. She's alive and well. Edison was deleted. Where's the other one? Don't tell me we went through all that. She just yeeted it out of the country. She's like, go back to where the fuck you came from, which happens to be the birth canal. There's what's her face down there. Hold on, I'm not trying to be a stalker here, but it's like at the same time, it's just weird seeing her all this distance from home. Like, what is happening here? When did her name change? Was her name always Graham? Could have sworn it was something else. I don't remember. You know, it's not important. The point is, we have failed in the operation. The child has gone completely missing. Who texted me? Oh. Some people are joining this behind the scenes. The apartment is covered in blood. There's a pile of... Why are you stabbing yourself? And then she feels flirty while doing it. Alright. So we're going to go home now. See what Derek and Elias are up to. And maybe, just maybe, knowing that she did a lot more damage than we were hoping for. Do you think Derek's going to pay us at this point? Like, we have to pay to silence the victims regardless. But like... Or, you know what I mean. But like, at the same time, bro, the baby has disappeared. Maybe it doesn't disappear. Maybe it just goes through a corporation cleaning process. Like, I've never gotten that far into the lore. So maybe there is a process where they like have to clean the memories from the witnesses, I guess. I mean, the infant witness, I think. But like, maybe they'll get it back as a toddler. 6 to 8 months. Feels about appropriate. All right, so we're going home now. again. Stop doing that, Ray.
Ooh!
She likes to stick herself with a knife. I don't get that. Move the household. We have no reason to stay here. Although we probably should have taken all the... we're going to take all the furniture, actually. Just because... I don't know. And then we can go back to fixing our timeline that we horribly ruined. Now that we have every reason to... let's see. Do we want to move into all of those? No, of course not. Well, we lost Derek's child. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 1 million. What is it? We need to have it furnished. Alright, it's weird that our ceiling is open, too. We need to fix that. We're going to keep our furniture since we don't have any furniture in the old place. There should be an option to leave furniture behind. Like, that should have been an option. I'm surprised it wasn't. Like, I'm not really complaining. It's just, it would have made more sense. Alright. Dear goodness. Let's throw up the walls here. Well, at least the setup was the way it's supposed to be. Do we not have a toilet or anything? You should go to a therapist. So Rain is saying to Elias, you should go to a therapist. Maybe he'll change the way you act. He just walks the house like the most entitled man of all time. As far as characters, you gotta admit, we got some diversity here. Some of our characters are complete douchebags. He's yelling at the corner of the room, threatening nobody. I also have never said my characters do not have mental health issues themselves. Remember that these are coming from me, after all. I'm not glorifying mental health problems. I'm just saying I have them and I'm working on it, okay? Someday I won't be so mentally damaged from the past. I'm working on things, and gaming is helping. I'm getting to address myself properly. When I say that, I mean, if I can't acknowledge the problems through video games, then I never will. And then I'll never actually recover. Because, the mental health care system is shit in this country. This country being America, not in The Sims. I mean real life on that one. So anyway, I guess we have to explain to Derek that we lost his child. Or, you know what? I'm going to flip a coin here. We could wait until he grows up and then enter in a twin look-alike. Or we could just tell him Rain yeeted both kids off the side of the building, and they landed about 300 blocks away. One's wildly hilarious and will require some additional storytelling. The other one just means that we have a happy ending. It's absolutely terrible that the one that's more entertaining is a sad ending. So I'm going to flip a coin. Heads, we keep the child, but they come back as a toddler, which means we have to wait until that point and just pretend that they're around. It's less work, if anything. Or 2, we have one of the most fucked up story endings of all time. Alright, looks like we're keeping the child and add him as a toddler. It's okay, the genetics will make that super simple. That means I won't have to know the gender either. We'll just... Oh, wait. Yeah, we'll flip a coin. Heads will be boys, tails will be... No. Girls don't like animals, do they? God, I haven't been a kid in so long. Why is my quarter bendable? What the fuck? Oh, I think this is a fake quarter. Duty calls. Rules never... Yeah, go alone. And we'll be you. So, heads will be boys, tails will be girls, and that's how we'll do that when that time comes. So, in the meantime, someone's got to pay us. Who is this? Who are you? Hold on. Pause. This is... It's a young adult named Laurel Serta. Okay. Well, I think it's safe to assume she saw something terrifying. Well, let's see what she could have been looking at. Oh god, I already know what it was. I mean, to be fair, look at her teeth. They are sharp. Like, can we zoom in? Zoom in a little more. It doesn't let me do that. Anyway, the teeth are sharp and she's covered in blood. Like, at this point, it's fairly obvious what that woman was running from. Girls like small furry animals, rabbits, and hamsters, stuff like that. Okay, so it does qualify them. Again, I don't really socialize as much as I used to because reasons that I want to get into right now. But as a result, I'm not very educated on what people actually like, what the norm is, etc. I mean, I know that there are certain things that society does not find okay. For example, don't eat babies. That should be a given. Don't hump animals. Obviously. You know, like, these things make sense. As far as colors, shapes, styles, what's trending, I don't freaking know. That's why I'm failing at YouTube, because I don't know what's trending. But anyway, she's apparently not happy either. Very uncomfortable because she's third degree in the sun. Oh! Oh god, I forgot it's daytime and she's a vampire. Go inside, Rain. You're a vampire. We don't want you to melt. Like ice cream. Except we're nowhere near as good. She has a dark personality. So we need to add a coffin. We need to add beds. We need to section off for rooms, too. So I guess we're going to go into build mode. Save, obviously. And then we need to figure out how to pay Derek for... Oh, no, we're not paying Derek for losing his kid. That's right. But he still has to pay us. That's right. So my house is going to lose probably about 150 grand. Considering we're calling it a successful operation. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm just going to give you guys a spoiler. It is air quotes there. Not good enough? This was not a successful operation, okay? This was a successful operation. Because I don't know where the infant went after the mother was yeeted into the next life. I have my theories, actually. None of which are friendly for YouTube. So I'm not going to say what they were. But you saw what that woman was doing? She was like, why all of the clothes? And make it make sense. And don't look at me like I'm a monster. I didn't do anything. Rain did it. Although, if I was in her shoes, I would have too. Because it looks like Rain brutally just murdered a pedophile. And to be fair, we all know that's what should be happening. Rain just has the balls to do it. So don't complain to me that this content is considered mature content. It is listed as such in the description down below. Because how is PC gaming ever not such? Anyway, going back to the gameplay now. I don't think you guys need to see my freaking mug. Let's do this. So where were we going? We're going to build our house. Probably should build a freaking roof at this point. Actually, that should be the first thing that we do. Let's put up the walls. Let's put up a floor. And now we need to fix the roof issue. Because this roof issue has been a thing since July 5th, 2024. I'm kidding. I don't think it was that long, but still. Let's do it. Actually, let's see where it's at. And then there. Pull out to that point. Let's see. There we go. I guess we could do here. You know, why not? And then we'll just shrink it down. That is actually a lot better. That is a lot better. I mean, it does look a little goofy on the sides, but we can fix that real quick. So we'll do this, and we'll pull out to here. Bam, bam, bam. It's Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo. Why did I say that? I don't rightly know. I just felt like it was fitting. So we're gonna go down here to the siding, and then we're gonna shift, I believe. And then shift. I'm glad they didn't change that, thank God. Alright, and then we need to add a secondary. Actually, you know what? Let's go down the floor. We're gonna delete that actually. No, we're not gonna delete that actually. Why is there a blank space here? That makes no sense. We're gonna add a secondary room. Why not? Nice setup. Boom, chicka boom. Alright. So, turn this. And I guess boom, boom, boom. What happens if I do shift? Shift doesn't do anything. Alright. And then what we'll do is we'll do, but here, move there. Alright. Can I, copy an object? We wanna... Boom. Alright. Go up a floor. And then what we can do, and make this easier for all of us, is block. And bam. Problem solved. It's a nice little hut in the corner of God knows nowhere. I think it looks nice. Now let's lower that down to that level, and we'll go down. Do we have windows for this room? Doesn't seem like it. That's okay. Bring up the roof. And pull out to here. Same difference, right? Wait, why is that roof? Why does the wall do that? Okay, we can fix that. We're gonna highlight and bam. A what? There's that glitch they mentioned in the past where basically what you have to do. Yeah, there's a glitch that basically happens when you basically... So what happens basically is this. You see how that's separate from all of this per se? Or even this per se? For some reason, that does happen. So we're going to have to go to siding and do it ourselves manually. Yeah, I love how they made all these bug fixes, but they didn't fix everything, even still. It's like, I'm not really complaining, I just... Like, I was hoping they would actually fix all the problems, but I guess that was thinking. That was expecting too much. Wait, why can't I... You know what? We don't need a window that bad. This... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Alright. That works. And now, where is... Yeah, I love how there's a little cemetery in the backyard. Alright, let's do... Let's lower the walls, and I guess this could be... And then, I mean, at this rate... Throw up the walls, and we'll basically take this and delete it, take this and delete it. It's not a prison anymore, right? Trying to figure out how I want to do this. Let's lower the wall. And then... We're going to need a toilet. Boom. We're going to need a sink. Boom. We're going to need a shower. Something simple. Boom. And then, wow, actually, I think we could have gone smaller than that. And then, I guess... Don't ask why there's 3 different showers. Actually, yeah, we'll ask. Because it's 3 different people. Alright. I guess what we could do is put the kitchen over here this time. Right. It's a very interesting place to have a kitchen, don't you think? We'll take this one, but we'll make it gray. Put it here, and then what we'll do is take this, smooth around, boom. We'll take a kitchen microwave. that right there. Stove. Delete and then delete. About that right there. Then we'll go back to appliances. We'll grab this, put that right there. The kitchen sink, they had a whole new plumbing plan here. This here, move the entire window there for the fun of it. Put another window here maybe after. And then we need a smoke alarm. Put this right there for kicks. For shizzles and giggles, I guess. I don't know. Lights. We need lights for this house. Why did all the lights get taken out, by the way? Put a light here. Put a light there. Put a light. Oh, shoot. McJuggernuggets is an old YouTube channel. Not that you guys needed to know that. It's very important that you do. Why? I don't actually rightly know. And then what we'll do is we'll remove this light because she's a freaking vampire. Why would she ever need lights? Alright, let's go get her coffin. I guess we can go classic if we really wanted to. No. We got Paul's Bearer of Bad News. We got the all-inclusive luxury cruiser. And then we got the box. We'll just have the box. She's a goth chick. She don't need all that style. And then we'll have a nice dresser, though. Somehow she'll have this really nice dresser on the side. It's kind of lunacy, but like at the same time, fuck you. And then we'll put a radio in there. Because apparently vampires like to listen to music. They like to jam out while they're sleeping. Why does it only go in the middle? All the sides of it hanging off the edge? I don't know. The person who made this game may have been a lunatic. We'll put this here. And we'll put this here. Because there needs to be contingency plans in case people break in. We'll just annoy them with loud music like they did in Vietnam. So the vampire's casket seems about right. Do I want light in there, though? You know what? That should be good enough. And then, we'll keep these things simple. There'll be a double bed because somebody in here is entitled. You know what that means, Elias. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold up. I made a huge poopy-doo here. Put this here. Now we'll go to the living room. Grab that giant, dual-sided, flat-screen TV. Because Elias is the kind of maniac that wants to watch TV at night while he's going to sleep. I don't know why. It just feels like a good idea. It's also really low to the floor, too, for some reason, because he's apparently psychotic. Does he need a dresser, though? A dresser. A dresser. What is the epitome of entitlement? I guess we'll do this one. Okay. And then we'll have just random clothes that hang from the rafters. They can't, apparently. Never mind. I thought it'd be nice for him to have laundry. But then again, who in the hell has laundry nowadays? On these prices, have you lost your mind? Shift, bam, he's got a rug. Ha ha, ha ha, shift, bam, shift, bam, wha-bam, bam! I feel like Emerald right now. So, I guess, and Mr. Flint just stands in the room. He never actually sleeps. Actually, no, this is The Sims. I kind of have to regardless. Even though he may never actually sleep. But he'll have like a military cot, though. Mr. Flint is a psychopath. Does he need a dresser? Not really. The guy doesn't like TV. He doesn't like the radio. Even the lights is a bit much. Hold on, we have the... He thinks he's still in the Korean War for some reason, too. Alright, perfect. The house is done. This house is clear. Alright. Makes sense to me. So. A lot of you are still traumatized from the child being yeeted off the building. Look, I didn't plan for that, okay? No, seriously, I don't know why the screen yeeted to the other side of the city. Right when I did that, too. It's weird that it did it. It's more weird that it did it when I said we were yeeting the infant. So, it's like the game was listening. It's because of the events in the world. It wants you to see them. But the timing, the timing could not be more incredible. Okay, so that is that. Now we need to work upon payment. Should we take the... This was horribly planned. So I guess... wait. How to move money between households. You can transfer money between households in The Sims 4 by splitting a household and manually assigning a Sims funds using the MCC mod, or using the Vault as a workaround. To manually assign funds, go to Manage Households and use the Transfer Sims. I just want to move the money, because that's how we're paying these people. Let's see. Click on a sim. Sim command, select the transfer funds option from the on-screen to send money to another household. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. That's a lot more easier to figure out. What was that noise? I just heard a robot. Mr. El Gato, Mr. Roboto. So let's go play as the My House crew now. Jesus Christ, we have too big of a house. Somebody needs to move out. Maxwell, you're an old... What, baby? Their name is Bait. Do we not have respect enough for our family to give them a goddamn name? This is all McCready's fault. I don't know why, but it is. Hey, Winter. You okay? Mm-hmm. She says hi, everybody. So... Jack doesn't have a job. What happened? I thought he did. A script error has been logged to the MC last exception file located in the same folder as the MCCC mod files. This error almost always happens as a result of a bad or out-of-date mod or CC. It will continue to happen until the mods are seen removed or outdated. For support. So there's an out-of-date mod in here somewhere. Let's see. Acquiring the cooking skill, I don't care. Earlier they're watching a movie about aliens. Or something. What are you watching, Derek? Alright. Oh, Derek's getting a call, it looks like, and he didn't answer the call. Derek's been working for 2 days, job performance will suffer. Dude, it says enable follow messages off. Go to work. You doofus. Stop watching TV, Derek. Go to work. I guess Derek's currently at work, but no. Go to work. Oh, okay. Unlock for where's Derek at? For Derek. Derek, go to work. No. You can't leave? My ass. Okay, we're just gonna unlock for everyone. Okay. And then we're going to unlock for everyone. And then Derek has to go to work. Stop making. No! Do not make that excuse. You can leave. No, I don't. You're not gonna pin this on me. He's like, God? Hey, Tim's God up there. This is your fault. No, it's not. Hell, it's not. I should unlock the door for everybody. Even criminals getting in and out. Unlock for everyone except household members. Wait, escort. What? Unlock. Lock for everyone but the escort business. A kidnapped Sim. Who got kidnapped? Why is the baby on the side of the road? Did Davy Jones just kidnap McCready? The hell kind of shenanigans is this? And then Tim's like, I don't know what just happened. I think Davy. Never mind. Sure. Yeah, let's contact him. Everyone contact kidnappers. God, Davy, you really this desperate? Oh my god, I really should go to work.
Elena. Double.
I'm not entirely sure if that was Davy.
Oh.
Being 25, yeah, that shouldn't be an issue.
I don't know.
We'll take McCready with us. Why not? I don't even know what's happening here. Yeah, he did. Oh my god. Fucking McCready. This is why McCready was so miserable, by the way. It just never ends for him. McCready's a ghost? McCready!
Was. Jetzt nicht.
Oh, sweet.
Honka. Oh.
What? Trying to find McCready. Why can't I go there? Ugh. The land of the dead is really trying to claim his soul. The Grim Reaper's like, I have freed his last rites. I'm like, no, you do not. Plus, you know how this is gonna end. Fuck with the My House crew. Okay. Can we come here?
Yes, but nah. Yeah.
Oh no, how do we find his body? Ugh. Damn it.
Huh.
Shift. Reset. Why didn't he go? Bring him Wait, if we can do that, then we might as well do that with Davy Jones, because he is the Grim Reaper after all. I could have sworn it was Mr. Jones who... Okay, okay. First thing we need to do is zoom the frick in. He needs to wear his gear. I hate that they change it. I mean, he's frickin' Davy Jones. Secondly, these are the kidnappers, right? So we need to do what we're supposed to do.
Ah.
They're having a good time after they did to our buddy.
Enough, sir.
The reporters
Oh,
are here.
Benisbo.
It's okay, it's okay. Oh, he's crying. It was your fun. It was your friend. It was my friend too. Alright. Let's go bring him back. Let's add his ghost to the household, I suppose.
Yibs, Tombra.
Letitia. Look on the shoe
Yes,
neck.
my name is
Rob
Davy Jones.
McCarson.
Perfect. McCready.
Marble, I'm afraid.
He's like, McCready. McCready, you son of a bitch. Like in the Predator movie where they did that arm wrestling thing between Dutch and Carl. Or no, was it... What was his name, that movie? Dylan. That was his name. Dylan and Dutch. Some of that macho man shit. He's like, I got a splinty head, man.
Bono.
Alright, can we get the fuck out of here for the
Zoe
reporters ask questions
Marina.
that I don't want to answer?
Stevie
Let's go home.
Bell.
And then McCready,
Noel.
you go home too. Don't even ask the reporters questions. McCready's like, well, if I tell the reporters what happened, they're like, no. Yeah. We don't have to tell them how that works. Because then everyone's going to ask to be revived from the land of the dead, and then no one's ever going to freaking die. Then there's no balance to the universe. Sometimes life sucks, and sometimes it ends abruptly. But for us, how do I say this without sounding like an asshole? We're special.
Huge.
Just as special. That's all.
What?
I love that there's two Grim Reapers, and their names are nothing. They don't have names. Literally, that's their name. Just nothing. Neil's spirit is fading away. I don't give a shit. Who is Neil? Neil's connection with the physical world is growing weaker with each passing day. Lest he be completely forgotten, friends and family should visit his resting place and attempt to strengthen his connection to the physical world. Dude, it's called the afterlife. Why would I do that? I also don't know who this is either. They may also invoke his spirit and interact with him on a more personal level. Why do they say it like that? On a more ...
Look,
personal
it's
level.
storing a flame.
Like, what kind of shit? McCready, go to the bathroom.
Oh boy.
The door is
Oh.
open. He's like, I gotta take a
No.
dump. I gotta take a poop. I gotta poop so bad.
Mida.
Jacobo and David now despise each other. Well, you know, Davey wouldn't have had to kill them if they didn't kill McCready. You saw him, he shot him. And then they were laughing. I'm like, look, I posted it online because I'm a douche. Like, what do you expect Davey to do? He's a pirate. He's a drunk. He's also miserable. Once in a while, he's going to enact that frustration onto people. Yeah, they're lucky it wasn't Michael Myers. The torture would never have... McCready's are like, bitch, please do not touch me. It's like I like how Davy Jones also is covered in blood and he just doesn't bother cleaning. He's like, you know what? It's been a long day. I love how Derek just molded into the family. Knock knock, who's there? Your worst nightmare. Wait, what? David earned $22,000 from investing this week. Fred became good friends with Maxwell. Well, I mean, if anything, Fred should be a better role model anyway. Voice and on message. Help please, I don't know where I am. I've been kidnapped. Just now? Mysterious voice. Oh, fuck.
Dag, dag.
Screaming voice.
Ah, yeah,
I might as well be that guy. I like how his aspiration was to take a dump. $5,000. Sure. We have plenty of money. We might as well make some money. Oh, look, there's that guy. What the fuck happened to her face? Alright. I don't want to travel with anyone. Wait. These weren't the kidnapped people, right? Where's my option to just go?
Ha, here's Zoya.
Who was kidnapped?
Espina,
Donovan?
Donovan.
Jesus Christ.
Mishka.
I don't want to deal with... Oh wait, Donovan's here. What? Maybe we should uninstall that mod. These were all just now. So who was kidnapped? Hold on, we got Johnny. We got Winner. Those are the only... Maxwell. Those are the ones that matter. Michael Myers, Fred, Donovan. Okay. Davey's here. Rose, Derek, Summer. Daisy even somehow. There's McCready. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the original My House is here. We got Maxwell. Whoever was kidnapped could not have been. We even got the new baby. That somehow doesn't have a fucking name. What? How does he not have a name? How does he not have a name? It looks like Dawn found really trash. Thank God. How does he not have a name? Like, I know somebody was kidnapped. Obviously, they weren't that important. We should really start locking our doors. It's becoming a very bad neighborhood. Should we move? Who is this? Hold the fuck up. What the hell are you? What is that outfit? Okay, there's clearly some glitches going on. I love how they update the game and it was working fine. Now they update it and everything's fucking broken. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to keep powering through this. All right, so let's just... Melody. Who the fuck was Melody? Are these people who died in the city, maybe? Like... The Grimmer's like, could you stop killing Sims? I don't have all day to reap souls. Knock knock, who's there? Your Snimer, ha ha ha. Okay. Davy Jones is there. And he's asleep. He looks happy, actually. It's weird seeing him happy. So, like... And there's Fred running to his room as fast as he can. So this door is locked for everyone except the household. The household's the only one who can access this door. Ugh, God. I like how my son is just leaving the property. Oh, wait, maybe he's not. Okay, I don't know. Never mind. Winter's going outside to hang out. Okay, they're going to the tree.
Oh,
The fuck is this? Oh, look, guys, it's the,
Waha.
it's the neighborhood pedophile. So what should we do?
Oh.
What's this guy? I don't know who the fuck he is. And who was Melody? Like, I'm just... Wait. Chaz. Jacqueline. Jacqueline? Is that supposed to be Jacqueline? They should tell them how to spell. And then Rice. Rise. Rish. Okay. Well, apparently Neil and Melody were not corpses from here. So they had to have been ones who died in the city. I don't rightly know. Hold on, there's a... Hold the fuck up. Who are you? Boom. Down, da, 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 da. Ah! Oh, God! Where where'd you go? Okay, maybe they should not update the game going forward ever again. Saudi Arabia, if you're watching this, I know that you updated the game for performance, okay, with 150 bug fixes. But I have some thoughts. Maybe, just maybe, and I mean this with all due respect, and this also extends to Donald Trump's son-in-law, who owns part of EA now, Mr. Jared Kushner. Woohoo, there you are, big guy. How about you don't touch the fucking game going forward? I get it. There have been bug problems for years. But you gotta remember, the Sims community didn't have a problem. You cocksuckers showed up and touched the game. Now, I'm not calling Saudi Arabia a bunch of cocksuckers. I hear they stone those kinds of people. What I'm saying is that if you're going to fix the bugs, maybe don't add in 150,000 new ones for the 150 fixed. You know what I mean? To be fair, we all knew this was going to happen because every time anyone touches anything in the gaming industry, it's weird to me that we have normalized in this society. Instead of actually fixing problems, we fix things to create like 5 times as many new problems. 150 bug fixes, especially from companies like Bethesda, equal 150 billion, with some mini digits on the bottom side there, new issues. It's shocking to me that Bethesda is one of those primary examples, considering after 18 months, wow, that's a lot of time, by the way, they're actually beginning to fix Fallout 4. It's just, look, man, if you're not going to put out another Fallout game, at least have the Fallout games you have work. You know what I mean? But yeah, Saudi Arabia, if you see this, like, that country is going to acknowledge my existence, right? How about instead of fixing the game, just, don't. I can't believe I'm saying this. Because I've been playing this game for, 12 episodes? And it was fine. I haven't noticed any problems. Y'all be bitching about shit that makes no sense. But, I've had, 19 issues since loading in today. I'm like, this connection's good. I'll give it that. The rest of it, you broke all the good shit. You know what I mean? If the entire purpose of the bug fixes was to break 150 mods, congratulations. Now it makes sense. But goddamn, man, I liked what I was doing. The horrible, horrible things we were doing together as a community on this game in this single playthrough. Maybe that wasn't the goal. Maybe you're not trying to cock block my good time. But don't fix the game, ever again. Let the community do it. That's not our job. But apparently, we were fine until Saudi Arabia showed up. Could you please just not, going forward? I mean this with respect. I mean, I don't want to give any member of the Trump family respect. Those people are assholes, okay? Until they prove otherwise, which they have been doing a dandy job, I'm not giving my vote back. Fucking stupid, I was giving it to him in the first place. But anyway, Saudi Arabia, you're the guys who hold a giant chunk of the shareholders. Please, just tell EA, don't fix the bugs. If anyone out there is complaining, ignore them. They don't exist, apparently. That's the way Saudi Arabia, I imagine, will see this anyway. Could you just not? Remember, we are not going to be able to pay you if it doesn't work, okay? So, if Saudi Arabia watches this channel and he sees the video that has 2 views on it, I guess. You can tell there's some sarcasm here, clearly. But, can you please just not ever again fix the game? However you release it, add in DLC, even if it's broken to shit, and just please don't ever fix your games, because I notice when you do. And to Saudi Arabia, this isn't your fault. Welcome to the gaming industry. I mean, to be fair, you should research what you're actually buying. When you buy a company, you should know what they do. Companies don't fix bugs. God damn it. They waste money and resources. The point is to make money. Don't waste the resources, right? They don't fix bugs. They just create more problems for your income. That's all they're doing. Because when they create all these new bugs, oh, we can't play this. Why the fuck? The DLC's only good at half off on sale anyway. You see the problem here? People would suckle your teat and buy those DLC at full price, I'm sure. Despite everybody who's watching this, I'm mostly kidding. This is all a bit, okay? I have to say that because there's a lot of people in the audience who act like man-children. It's just there. But, like, people would probably pay $1,500 for all the DLC of this game if you didn't keep fucking it up with bugs. And Saudi Arabia, I have to say this to you as a country, full of Middle Eastern people, by the way. You're new, but you bought the company, so it's kind of your fault. And Jared Kushner, you were born and are now a member of the Trump family. According to the general public, everything's your fault from here on out, regardless. Even if we're blaming them, it's still your fault. And EA, this is the one time in your life you will never have to get any blame. But anyway, moving back to this, I'm going to just start noting the bugs, okay? Because there's a lot of them. Let's see. Where is this lovely notification coming from? Apparently, the SNAP benefits coming through, and people are starting to notice. Perfect. We'll be able to eat later. Anyway, so we got this woman here, and hold on. If I just zoom in, we'll do that thing again. Hold on. Why does it do that? Oh, hold on. You know what? I'm just gonna go back to my house. So let's just see what everybody's watching on the TV. Oh, they're not watching TV. They're watching the Grim Reaper do the violin. Kinky. So we're going to push play.
Oh, Jim Whipsy.
Ooh. Oh. Huh. Oh. Crowball.
She just picked it up off the ground and ate it. Oh, it's not bad yet. Back from call, what I miss. I just told Saudi Arabia, baby, don't fix your games going forward. Dude, we were playing this for 12 episodes. We had no issues at all. I added all the worst mods, and we still had no issues. Everything was compatible. In the base game, the DLC, everything was fine. They gave it an update, which we received at the beginning of the video, and it all works like shit. Like, Life Tragedy is immensely broken. I might have to uninstall it. You have a sim about to go to class. Would you care to join them, or should Jack go alone? The fuck did you just say? McCready is still in school? The hell he is, said him alone. Michael is going to school?
Huh.
How old are these people?
Crez?
What? McCready's a grown-ass man. Oh, don't.
Oh, Pitage.
Go to school. Who else is a child? That is it, I think. Wow, that sucks. Well, Life Tragedies has been kidnapping. Oh, I also noticed the kidnappings are happening more frequently, too. So, clearly they changed the actual data of the files, or at least it's not compatible the same way it used to be. Which is fine. It's not a big issue. The big issue is, how do I remove it now? That is the pain in the ass. The big issue is, how do I remove that file at this point? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I should be able to directly just remove it, right? I should be able to. It's more about actions within the game rather than it is actual things that stay in the world space. And there's the neighborhood pedophile again, by the way. Just talking to ghosts. What? Knowing your scholarships. What? No! Why are you telling me this now? I already looked at this.
Blipper.
Game is so broken. Oh, I told you, neighborhood pedophile! I fucking told you! And then he ran away. Dude, what did he do? All right. I told you, he's running away from the scene of the crime, and the child's going, "Mommy, he showed me things." Oh, if only he knew the mistake he's making. Wait. Are you kidding? Are you joking? Again? Oh, okay. I jumped the gun there. Apparently he'll like them if they're black. Or wherever that race was. Oh, God, another one. Anonymous. We're gonna have to remove it. Yeah, well, I'll contact it. She's just terrified. Oh, she's still in love with him. She's still in love with him. That is...
Garul.
I
Very
think
soon.
that's what that suggests. Talking to ghosts, I bet they're haunting him because everything he's done are gonna drive him straight to hell someday. Probably. I think it's...
Yo! Oh,
interesting
gee.
I think it's interesting that Rose... No one's missing. That baby's still right there, which means no one's missing. Maxwell's at school. Susan's at school.
Yo,
What?
Briste.
How is Susan at school? What? Hold up. That makes no sense. She's an adult now. Did it reset them back to teens? That means it de-aged every one of my players to... God, this update's so shit. Alright, I'm annoyed. We watched Susan grow up. From a fine young person to a fine young woman. She had a child, a family, she was paying bills. And Saudi Arabia shows up! Alright. I'll get over it. But I have to go remove the life sims because they're kidnapping people that don't exist and are telling us about it. That usually is a bad sign that the game is broken to shit. So I'm going to go remove the file. I just don't feel like dealing with it anymore. It's whatever. Clearly it's broken. It was working fine last week. And we'll reinstall it when I hear that it gets an update. Let this be known, if you work within EA, if you're in Saudi Arabia as a country, if you're a resident of the country of Saudi Arabia, or if you happen to be in the Donald Trump family, please don't touch our shit anymore. I mean that with all due respect. I'm not sitting here dogging on Middle Eastern people. I'm not saying Donald Trump's family is despicable. They are, but, like, I will let you all say that. At this point, if I say it, somehow someone's going to bitch about it, even if it is true. Okay? And if you happen to be EA, just don't ever fix your games ever again. They were working fine till you people decided, we're going to fix 150 bugs. What bugs? Name one fucking bug that was going on in the 12 episodes we played. And mind you, the mods I had did not fix the game. They just made it worse. And somehow it was still fine. God damn it, EA. Have some self-respect. So anyway. I'm going to open my mods folder for this game and just remove this one. I'm basically going to take things one by one and remove them. Documents. Electronic Arts. The Sims 4. Mods. Where do I begin is the problem. So we have apartment rent modifiers. I can't even guarantee that works anymore. In fact, okay, we know Deadpool works, we know Ghost works, we know Ghostface, Jason, Little MS Sim live-in business. I don't know if that works anymore. I haven't seen anything for it. We know MC Command works, we know Extreme Violence works, we know the Woohoo script probably works. Find out later, I guess. We know Michael Myers works. We know SimCity Sims, the loan thing probably works. I wouldn't doubt it. I swear to God, this looked like it said Diddlers. I'm like, considering what it said before that. Children, toddlers, DIE of anything. Yeah, we'll just have to see if that actually works later. We have MTS Evolved. I don't know what that is. Well, let me click on it. Expanded physique range. Oh yeah, that doesn't work for shit either. Plaza Sims, Winter Soldier. I'm sure that's fine. Wicked Perversions. I wouldn't even dare test it at this point. Life Tragedies. There we go. We're just going to... how do I want to do this? We're going to do folder. We're going to call this Deletus. We're going to call this Fetus Deletus. It has nothing to do with fetuses. It's more about feet. And how I want to get the feet out of my life. Because I don't think feet are cool. Release Bladder Anywhere seems to work fine. Wicked Whim seems to work fine. I don't know if all these are going to work. Modellas. Bismutal. Skeleton Shirt's working fine. I also don't know if that whole her carrying a baby's white glitched the way it did earlier, so I can't count that as a broken thing. So we're going to have to spend the majority of this actually testing things, unfortunately. I think that this is all of it, but I don't know. We also have an ACM Xenomorph to use. We also have to figure out the physique mod. What happens if I open the file as a note and then see what it says? Open this folder. I'm going to open this with, or say notepad, just once. Oh my god, that is all coded language from the land down under. I'm not going to read that. That is asking too much. Alright. So, we're going to re-enter the land that time forgot and hope for the best! Sorry, I had something in my throat. That was not for added effect. That actually, I did have something in my throat. Alright. I'm not tired. I'm just yawning because, I don't know, it's been a long day of trying to manage life. I don't know why I'm yawning. It's just not exhaustion, I promise. Alright. I don't hear anything. Make sure I can hear this. Clickety click. Alright. Move this over here. The ACM Xenomorph is what I gotta test out. We gotta figure out how we activate that. I know it's in here somewhere. It's not an outfit, I know that. These are all clothing options. These are all the live-in businesses. You can do a daycare, club. I guess that's where you can live at your business. I'm not sure. Oh, wait. What the hell? You notice when I scroll down, it makes it disappear. You scroll back up, it reappears. What is up with that? Dude, Saudi Arabia needs to keep their hands off our shit. Store? This says, live-in business store add-on eggs, milk, container. Is it supposed to do that? It doesn't feel like it's supposed to do that. And it just says multi. I don't know if that's normal, man. That feels weird. I don't... Alright, just gotta keep going. Mole Legion mask. We gotta test that now, too. Children, toddlers, DIE of anything. Well, unfortunately, you're gonna have to see some of that on the stream, because I gotta make sure that works. It used to work. All because Saudi Arabia couldn't keep their hands to themselves. Hey, we're gonna buy EA, and then we're gonna break their games. I also noticed it says bra and panties over here. So we'll get to test out that. You all get to enjoy some woohoo, I guess. Deathstroke Max works. We know that. The Plaza Sims. I don't even know if these were ever a thing to begin with. Winter Soldier. We'll check that outfit, I guess. Release Bladder Anywhere. Animations. Poo Object. Okay. So I'm not going to try to explain myself on that one. I just thought it'd be funny to just urinate everywhere. All of the extreme violence stuff seems to work fine. Hasn't had no issues. So that we know. That's the one that I care about, by the way. The Thought Tease outfit. The what now? Let's see. Handcuffs, kitchen knife, machetes, handgun, new rope. Oh, that's. I'm glad it's new. Car start. Okay. So these are probably sound effect files. Alright, we're just gonna scroll all the way down past the extreme button. Can we just push this button? No. Pushing the down button does not work like it used to. So, let's see, Novocaine hair, that we also can verify works. Streamer mode for Wicked Whims. Well, we didn't see no new. Well, actually, no, we did see some. There is some actual issues with Wicked Whims because the blur that's supposed to work now shows. Well, there was some side boob at one point. I mean, it was pretty. Usually, it senses the whole body though when they're naked. So like that also has been affected. So I might have to remove Wicked Whims for safety because we are live after all. When you're live, it's not like you can edit, censor it in the moment. Like, at that point, if you see something, it is too late. So we'll have to remove Wicked Whims now. That's guaranteed. They broke Wicked Whims. They broke Wicked Whims streamer mode. They broke Life Tragedies. If you use these mods, now you know. I'll make a shorter snippet of this so you know. It looks like XML Injector is working, but I don't remember what it was working for. I just don't know anything broken on that end. But I'm pretty sure that was for other things. Anyway, the male lab coat is there. I'll have to test base mental drugs, but that was always kind of clunky to begin with. The live-in businesses, I mean, we'll have to check by going in there and doing that manually. Well, I don't know if that's even going to matter at this point. We'll go to computer, we'll test the loans. Wicked Perversions probably can go at this point too, because if Wicked anything is broken, we'll have to remove it regardless. Because I don't need to have. Look, the reason why we're removing oh God, I can't speak. The reason why we're removing Wicked Whims is because I cannot risk the NPCs deciding to have a good time. That's just a liability. It's okay. Cock blocking in this world is fine by my standards. We only got it for the prostitution. But that's besides the point. If they show up, decide to have a good time doing the thrusting, and we end up seeing everything, or if a sim decides to just go full El Natural, we're going to have some problems. So it's better to just remove it and then not have to have that issue. Let's see. So I'll have to test the loans, though. Release bladderware should be fine. I'll have them take a dump and just see if it works. And then I guess the apartment rent modifier doesn't work either. It's also complete shit. And base mental, I guess we'll just remove because it doesn't serve any purpose anymore. It used to, but it was, like I said, it was clunky from the get-go. That one was always a little clunky. So we're going to remove Wicked Whims, base mental. I guess that's it. I suppose. And like extreme violence works. That's the one I care about. So let's go and remove those real quick. It's okay. We'll put them back in once they have an update. Oh wait, I can't exit out of the game now. Oh, it's frozen. It's frozen. Gotta love the crashing system. Frickin' Saudi Arabia, I swear to God. I blame Saudi Arabia because they bought the company and decided we're gonna start sticking our fingers in it. Thanks. Really appreciate that. It's like you took something I actually liked and you just ruined it. It's whatever. You know, this is actually what always seems to happen. Where did I put that other folder? Ew, that wasn't it. Is that our downloads? Feed us, delete us. Okay. Cut. Back. Paste. Alright, base mental, dragging the defeat us, delete us. Apartment modifiers, dragging that. Corpse experiment. Yeah, we don't really need that. As entertaining as it was. That one we're just removing because it wasn't very entertaining. We'll leave in live-in business and see what we can do with that. MC Commander's fine. The woohoo, let's just get rid of that. Makes it easier. The physique one, we'll have to try to figure out what's wrong with it. But from what I can tell, it doesn't work for shit, but we'll leave it for now. I will do anything to make my Sims overweight as hell. Wicked Perversions, putting that in Fetus Deletus. Wicked Deletus. Anyone else? Wicked Whims. Streamer mode. Yeah, we should be fine. We'll remove that. Let's see. Sims, Novocaine Hair, Bladder Anywhere, Extreme Violence. I know what resource is. I don't know where this mod resource came from. And I'm terrified to leave it in here. Wicked Perversions. Here we go. Let's take Fetus Deletus. This is another Fetus Deletus. Where are you at? There you are. We're going to leave the Ghosts, the Legions, Dusty Rat, Synth. That thing isn't very good either, I've noticed. That was glitched also. Skeleton T-shirt we'll leave. We'll leave the Synth Gen 1 and Gen 2. We'll figure out which one we can use later. Ghostface we'll leave. Deadpool we'll leave. The Base Mental menu list. Let's put that in Fetus Delete because Base Mental's going. ACM Xenomorph. I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong with that. Maybe there's like a place. That mod didn't have a guide to how to get the character. It also didn't explain what you needed for it. So it could be an issue we don't have the actual DLC that we need. Bandana will leave. The lab coat, which is shit for a lab coat, but it's whatever. Legion will leave. Winter Soldier will leave. Okay, do we got everything? I think I'm just making sure I got it. What's lot core? I don't know. Log. Core for experiencing issues with mod. Join my Discord. Mori, Yuki. Children. Oh, okay. That's what that is. Okay, we'll leave that. That is, I still want to test that. Why? Because I'm a fucking psychopath, I guess. I don't know. And we'll take Fetus Deletus and put it in the downloads folder so it can't affect anything at all because it's no longer it can go from one folder to another folder to the file before it kind of gets lost. Anything beyond that, it's not going to work. So I could add in another folder and then another folder and then another folder and then another folder and really just make sure it can't read it. But I just move to another sector entirely so it doesn't have any issues. Alright, now we're going to go into the game, bless its soul, and see if it still works fine. I apologize to everyone in advance for what you are about to witness. Horrible things are going to happen. Okay, I should stop. I don't want to scare off the last few people that might want to watch me stream. See, right that 4 dropped to a 3. All because like, oh god, this guy's insane. You know, fuck out here if I catch it. Just so you all know, you can't catch insanity. All right, like, to be 100% fair, you can't catch that. It's not like it doesn't work like that. I just feel like that's important that I throw that out there. So. Anyway, Sims 4 Xenomorph. Mod. Feels a little lighter in here, doesn't it? Oh, but there's plenty of naked people. Alright, this is fulfilled. I'm going to see if I missed something. God, it doesn't say. That's the stupid part. Alright, I don't even know. Like, God damn it. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Let me go look. Before we even do this. Sims 4 Xenomorph mod. And then we go to fulfilled, because some lunatic, right? So I put this out there. I've been waiting to do Xenomorphs first, asking for Sims again for a while, but I haven't had any ideas. So I've been doing some stuff, some up, some So it said I've been doing some practical effects like they used to do before CGI movies and failing without following more design from the Alien movies. Here's a 3D model. So make this a reality to make this a mod. Try to get this work using a skeleton outfit for Jungle Adventure. I've seen people who made 3D skin. Okay. Okay. I think we need the Jungle DLC. That's what it is. It says here on the picture. Hold on. Close. I don't want to add. I've tried against work using the skeleton outfit from Jungle Adventure. I've seen where people have made 3D skin details. That would be that would be the best. I think the main problem is getting the bones and all that concerning the weird proportions. I did not plan on making this myself. So there is a way to get it. It's just I don't have the DLC. All right. Before we even do this, okay, let me go look at. There's not a sale right now, unfortunately. So we're gonna go to the store. Bless our soul. I guess we're gonna go to. Is it Game Pack? No. Oh yeah, it is. How much is it? View. $20. Okay, the Xenomorph's gonna have to wait till we have a sale. But hey, at least we know what we did wrong. It's also funny because I could have bought that for a lot cheaper if I had just gotten that. It would have been like $13.99. Whatever. Christmas is usually a lot cheaper than normal, so we should be able to afford it more so then. And then we're never buying another DLC ever again. Okay, maybe I'm lying. Let's resume the game. I can't believe I missed that fine print there. I never miss anything. I'm always on top of my. Okay, guess I already don't full of it. Goodness. What the hell was that? Did someone just yawn and then hiccup? Wasn't me. That was not me. All right. Items removed. One or more items may not be installed onto your computer, or the EA account is currently logged on these items. 34 build items have been removed. Let's go see how barren we are. It's probably all the... No, it can't be the guns. One or more creature sims have been removed. Well, we look fine. That baby's there. And there's 2 rows, which means no one here. So we're going to manage world and see what happened. Who did we lose amongst the purge? So, let's just find out. On today's episode of This Is Going to Be Interesting. Alright, we go here. Elias, Flint, and Rain are still there. Okay, we didn't lose any of them. That might have been it. I don't think there were anybody else. Everybody else is here, right? He saw his mohawk in that. McCready always takes off his hockey mask for some stupid reason. Donovan's here. We didn't remove any of that stuff, though. There's Fred and Mikey. Winter's fine. Their son is right here. There's Maxwell. There's me. That's like the only thing that matters at this point. Summer's even here. Davy Jones is here. Daisy and Rose. The Hoes are still here. Even the little brat. Okay, so, like, then who cares? If it wasn't any of them or the corporation house, then it doesn't matter. One or more of the Sims have been removed. But, like, who? Hold on. And we're like, who else? Maybe it was that redhead vixen that's always running around town. Or whatever the hell she is. Look at it. Black woman raising a white child. Do you guys understand the terminology there? of the words absolutely terrifying. Some could argue that case in point mass hysteria, especially if it pertains to religion or politics. What were you referring to? Because I wasn't following along, unfortunately. I said something, and I don't know what you're referring to. And I have no idea what you're referring to. I feel ignorant. So, I'm sure I'll have more to say once you tell me what it was. Okay, so we have all these people. Yeah, I don't think it really matters who we lost. We didn't lose the Grim Reapers either, mind you. So, like, I don't know who got deleted. Maybe they meant, like, people in the game world. Like, okay, you know, we did have drug dealers. But, I mean, some of the drug dealers were the Landgrab family. I know they're still around. I mean, you would think, right? You are assuring people insanity isn't contagious. Oh, yeah, that is a good point. Mass hysteria does make that argument a little less valid. Okay, fine. Insanity's a little contagious. Run like hell before you catch it. No, don't watch this video. If you watch it, you might catch the crazy. All right. Now we've had fun with our audience. They're all fleeing. Actually, no, these ones are staying this time. All right. Maybe they're immune to it. I'm kidding, guys. I'm joking. Oh, look, a large woman. Maybe the mod does work and I'm using it wrong. Damn. What is your name? Oh, move that into one of my... Wait. Self-control. Self-control. She's in Forgotten Hollow. Oh, she's a vampire. Okay. Well, we don't need more of those in our neighborhood just yet. I say those because vampires are things. Oh, look! Look, guys, it's one of the guys who bought EA and his wife and broke the game. So I was forced to uninstall my mod because of him. Take it out on him later. Fucking. Is that a freaking towel wrapped around his head or what's going on there? I thought Davy Jones had a secret family. I'm like, why is Davy Jones in this picture? Why does he have a secret family? Davy, what are you not telling me? Then we got this. Just. Anyway. I was going to make a dirty reference, but I feel like she has some self-control. And then there's this. I don't know what happened to his body. He's just invisible on the top half. That or I'm missing something here. Then we have the woman raising 3 kids. This is... One is black, one is Mexican, one is Hispanic or a white. I want to know what's going on here. If you watch us, you'll vote for Trump a 3rd time to get your trans surgery and pray. Does it occur every 6 hours? I don't second any of that. Well, yeah, I don't second any of that actually. But anyway, I mean, you want to build fear in the people who might be tuning in. There you go. That ought to do it. So, oh yeah, the Landgrab family's here. I think. Yeah, there's the dad, right? I think. So, yeah, they didn't erase anybody. I guess they just removed roles and traits and shit. Alright, at that point, it's fine. What was I gonna do? We can't use the Xenomorph until we get the Jungle DLC, which is gonna probably not be till the Christmas sale, because apparently it's gonna be, like, up to 60% off. Yeah, I'll fucking wait at that point. But we'll have a Xeno at some point. It's just enough time to do Alien Isolation, but I really don't want to. Thanks, Nightbot. We're doing fine on that. Let's see. What was I gonna... What did I want to say? This whole thing has been one big mental distraction. Give me a second. Oh, wow. I can actually stretch without pulling a muscle this time. I've been sick for weeks, and I'm finally feeling completely better now. So I can actually stretch. Oh, that felt great. So. How long have we been streaming for? 2 hours. We got about 10 minutes before I have to break the stream into. So, how do I want to do this? This wasn't a very eventful stream. I would know that. But I do want to try to do something with this world space. Like, I just want Tibbs TV characters living here. I don't want all these NPCs. Well, I mean, I'm a guy. Of course I'm going to let the hot ones stay. Hi, Winter, what's up? I'm just watching. Winter says hi. Again. You said hi earlier. Say hi again. Okay. She has her head propped up against a pillow on the chair. Just watching. It's funny. Yeah. Thanks, hon. So, we're gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna go take a bathroom break, figure out some food or something. I'm hungry. And then what we're gonna do is in about 10 to 15 minutes, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna keep going for another 3 hours. Because I have nothing going on today, and I figure streaming is something that I enjoy, and I know some of you enjoy watching, some of you at least. The rest of you just haven't made your minds or other things, I guess. We're probably going to play The Sims. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of building, making houses, and experimenting with things. And now that the game has had an update and it's been all kinds of stupid, I have to kind of see what works and what doesn't. So I'm going to be testing the game as I go to see what's broken, what's working. We did Thief Simulator 2 for the last couple of days. We're pretty much done with it. There's just one bank heist deal, a bank part of the game to get the heist, and it's ridiculous. That's why I'm probably not going to end up doing it. Maybe down the road I'll go back and grind a bunch more and then try, but it's nothing special. I already didn't like Thief Simulator 2, and I'm going to note that I didn't really like it to begin with because it wasn't as pulling in as the first game was. I mean, the first game of Thief Simulator was new and fresh. I'd never seen anything like it before. This game made a lot of improvements, but I feel like Thief Simulator 2 is more... it felt like... half of it felt like a cash grab. The other half felt like a genuine successor. And when you have it kind of split down the middle like that, it's not quite as appealing. The first game really felt like, ooh, this is crazy. Plus, I do think, and I can't believe I'm the one saying this, but when it gives the option to fight back or knock people out, it felt less effective than the first game. First game, knowing that you couldn't really fight anyone, there was no real way to knock people out or anything. The police were actually a threat the first game. It made it actually a terrifying experience at the same time. It was interesting, right? So my review for Thief Simulator 2 is I'd give it like a 6 out of 10, maybe a 7 out of 10. It's somewhere between the two. There were some things I liked and some things I genuinely like. Yeah, I had to play it like 6 times, start over 6 times to really get into it. It's just not that good, if I want to be honest. But I did get most of it done. The bank heist is probably what knocks it down like 2 points on that scoreboard, because the bank heist is just that ridiculous the way it's set up. Also, you can't buy tranquilizer darts, so you have to go look for them. And it's like, they don't spawn in the way you think they would. So it's like, it's not really that good. Still, we played it. We're done with the playthrough at this point, so I'm not going to be returning to it. If I do, it's just because I want to try to give that game a finalized ending. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna play The Sims, and then around The Sims, we'll play our playthroughs. This will be our long-term in-between game, and then I do playthroughs in between that. I don't know what I want to play next. Right now, we already did Assassin's Creed Origins, so we're not gonna do that again. And I did get the Anubis armor finally. I didn't do that on camera for you guys, unfortunately, but it was kind of, at that point, it had been weeks without the playthrough, and I figured I'd just do it on my own. But I did finally get it, and the first one I got was the bloody one, so I was very happy with that. But we're done with the Assassin's Creed Origins. And I have no interest to do the other ones right now. It's just Assassin's Creed is not a franchise I really like. Atomfall I've installed. I'm thinking about it, being that it's a very similar game to Fallout in a lot of ways. It's like British Fallout, I guess. It's Fallout in the same way that Stalker was like Fallout, you know? It's just set up differently. I have Black Ops OG installed because part of me thought maybe we could do the Black Ops series up until the release of Black Ops 7. Because, look, I'm probably going to end up playing it. I will not do the multiplayer. I sure as hell will not do Warzone. And I will never trust any multiplayer from that game ever again after the whole Warzone 1 fiasco. But I thought maybe, so it's installed just in case I decide I want to, because it's the starting point. We're done with Fallout 4, and chances are we're not going back. Just so you all know, I did everything there is to do except Nuke World, and you guys know this. I'll never do Nuke World because there's always something to do. Just like I won't do hardcore mode for Fallout New Vegas because then there's always a reason to play. I have Fortnite installed, and they did add a brand new season. The reason why I have not started is because, well, Battle Pass comes free with Game Pass, and that starts now in November, but unfortunately it does not take effect on the actual accounts until the 18th, and even then there's no guarantee that they'll get it right on day one. I could do Fortnite in the meantime and grind, but the problem is you wouldn't unlock anything. It will all unlock when that time comes. So I could start that whenever. It's just, you know, I'm thinking about it. In fact, I'm thinking about doing it maybe next video. I'm not sure. Like when we get back from our 15 to 20 minute break. But like, I don't know. Just because it's just not pulling me in like it used to. But it is on the Simpsons map, and it is centered around the Simpsons theme. So I'm thinking about it. The gears are spinning in there. Gears of War Reloaded, I'm really late on. But I hear it's exactly like Gears of War Ultimate Edition. It's just the same game sold twice, and this time it's on PlayStation, which is absolutely spitting in the face of Xbox, because I understand some games being, like Starfield. When Bethesda puts out all their games on PlayStation and Xbox, and they decide one day, oh, now they're all going to be on Xbox, that's a very dumb thing. It should be on both. But if the franchise itself has always been on one console, hence Gears of War and Halo, it should not be on both. It should be on the one, because that franchise would have defined that console. You're selling what basically defined Xbox with Halo, and you're giving it to PlayStation. Someone needs to slap Phil Spencer in the face and tell him to wake the fuck up, because that's the dumbest shit humanly possible. We are witnessing, by the way, the death of Xbox before our eyes. I also have the Outer Worlds 2 installed. I did start a playthrough on my second channel, but it just that died fairly quickly. I might as well just do it here. Here I'll get paid for it. Look, life is rough nowadays. The point is, I could do that game. I also have Plague Inc., but I don't really feel like that warrants a playthrough. Real Politics New War, I don't think warrants a playthrough either. I do those for side fun when I'm bored on certain days. I have Resident Evil 5 installed. You guys know we did the first half of the series, and we're talking mainline, so we did Resident Evil 1 through 4. I was thinking about starting the second half soon. I did not know when, but we do have Resident Evil 5 installed for when that time comes, and it is ready to go. So I will figure out when I feel like I want to do it, but right now I'm not so sure. Skate I've installed because it's new. Although I hear it's boring as fucking broken to beyond repair, so I might not want to waste my time. And that's all stuff that I've installed that is not Thief Simulator 2 that we haven't played or have played or whatever. I'm going to decide between those and Sims 4 of what we play next video. But just so you guys know, when we do our next playthrough, whatever game it is we do, because we just finished Thief Simulator, right? It's going to be one of those. I do not know which one yet. I know that some of these are longer playthroughs than others. And right now I'm kind of trying to stay away from long games. I don't know why. I just feel like maybe playing games that don't take up a million years. Like, it kind of restricts you, I guess is the point, I'm not sure is my issue. But when we do, it's going to be one of those. Unless somebody has a suggestion, I'm totally open to it. I don't know. I don't get feedback. What do you guys want to watch, You guys want me to just play whatever I want to play? Cool. We'll do that. Should I play what you guys have been wanting to see? Maybe I will. I just don't want to buy a whole lot of new games because oftentimes they're crap. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to take like a 10 to 15 minute break, get some lunch, use the bathroom, do what I need to do, get my bearings. So we'll be back. We'll be doing another episode, and then we'll build some houses. How about that? See you guys on the next one. Peace out. Adios. I can actually stretch that pulling a muscle this time. I've been. See you guys on the next one. Peace out. Adios.